The Rams are not fine.
No.
Obviously.
No.
And to make matters even worse, Cooper Kupp suffered an injured ankle on Sunday.
Bye-bye.
High ankle sprain, had surgery. He will be placed on injured reserve. It's going to take 5 to 6 weeks for him to recover. I think at that point, you
might just say
down.
forget it. Right.
I think the Rams are at fold the tents and go home season. And I've mentioned this a couple of times. I kind of joked about it, not really in the power rankings. This is a serious question. Aaron Donald needs to be asked, do you regret coming back? And how much does this season impact your willingness to keep playing beyond this year? Because the way that contract that he signed in June is structured, he can retire. He can walk away at any point with limited financial penalty. And it looked like minimum of 2 years. And then after that, it's even easier to walk away. But I think that he's got to be asking himself this year. If he was thinking last year about calling it quits for as well as everything was going, and you're getting toward the end of it, and you go through a season like this, he usually does media on Thursdays in a week where they have a game on Sunday. I think that the question needs to be asked.
Yeah, I hear you.
Because this season, and it's look, Super Bowl hangover, whatever you want to call it, they're just written off 10 weeks in. They're not even a factor.
No.
It's not, well, they almost make it to the playoffs, or they get to the wild card round and they lose there. They're just a non-factor, cross them off the list 10 weeks in. And even though they're not mathematically eliminated, you watch them play and you're like, what do they have?
Yeah.
And if Matthew Stafford, who's still in the concussion protocol, isn't available, and Kupp is out, your best player on the team by far, your best two easily, all due respect to Aaron Donald, but as of right now, Stafford and Kupp are the most important. Kupp's gone. It's done. It's just done.
Yeah.
It's done
at this
point for the Rams.
I'm with you. I've been saying it. I'm with you all the way. Mike, I mean, they have the issue like we talked about with, I can't remember who we were talking about early on the show. Where, they have an offensive line where they go on the field and go, oh, no, like, we got no chance today against this group right here. They have a number of those type of matchups as the end of the season goes here, where you just go, they're not going to be able to block this group. They might not be able to block the New Orleans Saints this weekend. So that, you said it, Stafford, injured, banged up, concussion protocol. Cooper Kupp, best player on the offense, can't play. Wait, we've been asking for somebody else to rise up or show up in L.A. in some capacity on the offensive side of the ball. We don't have that, and they can't run the ball. The defense is good, and Aaron Donald is still really damn good, but they can't carry the team. So I'm with you in the conversation of the Rams are done. Saints, Chiefs, Seahawks. They got the Packers, the Seahawks again, the Chargers. They got the Broncos. They got a lot of tough games left on their schedule. Well, the Broncos will be a problem because of that defense. So,
yeah,
right.
I'll say this because it's not an NBC game on Christmas night. Woof. 4:30 p.m. Eastern on Christmas. Broncos Rams.
Yeah.
Woof.
Yeah.
Oof, and hey, back in May looks pretty good. That's the problem. That's the other problem with a long season. The farther removed you get from when they lock in the schedule, the greater the chance that you're going to get a dog of a game when you thought it was going to be a pretty
well. Why can't they?
That's
right. So why can't they flex things like this too? I mean, it's Christmas. It's the one day everybody wants to watch a good game. Flex the hell out of this crap. Like
they're going to start.
Yeah.
One of the things that doesn't get discussed much because it isn't relevant yet because it's not happening. ESPN's got a late season flex option in its next contract that hasn't. It doesn't kick in yet, though.
That next year
that's
or something,
coming.
Right? Yeah, right.
But I think it would be difficult to move games from Christmas Eve to Christmas Day. You got a lot of moving parts. You got a lot of plans that are being made. People are traveling.
So. Yeah.
I think it would be hard to say we're going to – but, hey, let's be realistic. And it's easier to do it if you're talking about Saturday, Sunday. I think the NFL is hell-bent on dropping 3 games on Christmas any day of the week moving forward.
Yeah.
I think the Christmas football is here to stay. And, it's a little harder to do it on Tuesday, Wednesday. I think they're going to find a way to do it because there's too much money to be made.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.